Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Dallas Pruitt, and welcome to the Daily Drip here on the Growthcast. Today, I wanted to share some insight from a man by the name of Shōma Morita. He was a Japanese therapist and the developer of Morita therapy. And Morita, in his work, explains the idea of letting go of negative feelings. That we should feel our feelings, that we should allow ourselves to feel and not run away from those things. He uses an analogy here, and he says that a donkey that is tied to a post by a rope will keep walking around the post in an attempt to free itself, only to become more immobilized and attached to the post. The same thing applies to people with obsessive thinking who become more trapped in their own suffering when they try to escape from their fears and their discomfort. Felt like this was very enlightening and profound for us to stop, for everybody to stop and think about that concept. So many times in life, we become more and more trapped in our own suffering because we are trying so desperately to escape the feelings that we feel or the fears that we experience and the discomfort that we're experiencing rather than just living in it and feeling it. He gives three basic principles, guardrails, if you will, steps that we should center on and focus on as we fall into this trap in order to move forward and grow out of that situation. I wanted to share those three things with everybody today. The first one is accept your feelings. If you have obsessive thoughts, you should try not to control them or get rid of them. If you do, they will become more intense, according to Morita. Regarding human emotions, the Zen master would say, if we try to get rid of one wave with another, we end up with an infinite sea. I love that. We don't create our feelings. They simply come to us and we have to accept them. The trick is welcoming them. So step one is accept your feelings. Step two, or guardrail two, is do what you should be doing. Look, you shouldn't focus on eliminating symptoms because recovery for whatever crisis it is you're undergoing will come by default or come on its own when you focus on the present moment and take proper action. So again, you should focus instead on the present moment, and if you are suffering, on accepting that suffering. Above all, you should avoid intellectualizing the situation and diving further into it. Right? Again, action will produce the proper or better feelings. And then step three, or guardrail three, if you will, discover your life's purpose. This is much like logotherapy and Viktor Frankl's work and everything we talked about yesterday with better living. You can't control your emotions, but you can take charge of your actions every single day. This is why you should have a clear sense of your purpose and always keep this mantra in mind, right? This is Morita's mantra in mind, and it goes, what do we need to be doing right now? It's a great question. What do we need to be doing right now? What action should we be taking? Rather, what do you need to be doing right now? What action should you be taking right now? The key to achieving this is having dared to look inside yourself to find what the Japanese call ikigai. And we talked about that a few weeks ago. And so anyways, I just wanted to give these three guardrails for Morita therapy and Shōma Morita's work. Very impactful, very profound. And again, focus on action. When you're feeling fear, discomfort, live in it and focus on proper action. That is today's piece of insight. That is today's drip. And again, like, rate, review, share the drip, share the Growthcast with others. And we want to continue to welcome as many into this community as we possibly can. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you guys back here again tomorrow.